AITA for making my neighbor believe his apartment was haunted. And then things got out of hand. All right, buckle up, because this is way darker than a typical neighbor dispute. I-29M live in an old, creaky apartment building, the kind with flickering hallway lights, and a basement everyone avoids. My neighbor, Jake, 34, M, moved in 6 months ago, and from day one, he was a nightmare. Blaring death metal at 3 a.m., slamming doors, leaving rotting takeout in the hall. I tried talking to him, but he'd just laugh and say, "What, you gonna cry about it?" Then, 2 weeks ago, I overheard him bragging to a friend about how he enjoyed tormenting his last neighbor until they had a mental breakdown and moved out. That's when I decided if he wanted psychological warfare, I'd give it to him. Here's where I might be the asshole. I found out Jake has a paralyzing fear of the supernatural. Not just scared of ghosts full-on, sleep with the lights on. Check the closet every night terror. So I got creative. Phase 1, subtle haunting. Knocking patterns on his walls in the middle of the night. Shaving a haircut 2 bits. Leaving child-sized handprints in the dust on his car windows. Whispering his name through the vents when he was alone. He started looking twitchy, but he didn't break. Phase 2. Escalation. I hacked his smart TV to play static at 3:07 a.m. every night before switching to a distorted home video of his childhood home. I rigged his bathroom mirror to fog up with the words, "I see you." When the steam hit it, I planted an old, scratched-up voicemail recording of a sobbing woman in his phone's deleted files. He stopped sleeping, started drinking. I almost felt bad. Phase 3. The finale. This is where I might have gone too far. I dressed in all black, face covered, and waited in his closet while he was at work. When he came home, I waited until he was half asleep, then slowly cracked the door open just enough for him to see me standing there. He screamed, like horror movie level, pissed himself screaming. He bolted out of the apartment and didn't come back for 2 days. When he returned, he was a shell of himself, pale, shaking, mumbling about her being in the walls. He packed up that night and left. The problem? Now, other neighbors are reporting weird shit. The elevator stops on the 4th floor when no one's there. A little girl's laughter in the basement. And last night, I woke up to 3 slow knocks on my bedroom door. I was the only one home. So, Reddit. Am I the a-hole for psychologically terrorizing my neighbor into moving out? And maybe actually awakening something in the process? Edit. Okay, the "you're the asshole" votes are flooding in, but can we focus on the real